So, welcome. I was told that I need to start doing more plan with me videos. So, here's my attempt to do so. I have all the things out. We just came back from vacation, and this is a place where we went. We went to a place called LeBlanc in Cancun, Mexico, and I got in some Happy Mail, like a bunch of stickers. Got a bunch of stickers. So I was going through trying to find which ones were more Halloween related, and I am going to decorate my day designer. This is what I'm planning to do. I did take this on vacation with me. I had my traveler's notebook on vacation with me. It got wet, so it's still trying to dry, and y'all see how my insert is all wrinkly, and this right here is wet. It's just, it all was wet. So I am waiting for this to dry, but I have a lot of things that I need to plan. So with that being said, I'm just give you a little flip. So with that being said, I am going to plan in my day designer because it's simple to use. So this is just like a quick flip of what the travel, look at all these pages, how they're all wrinkly and they're still wet. I'm pretty annoyed, but whatever. So anyway, I have a bunch of pictures that I need to print out and put them somewhere. So I'll get to that. So what do we have here? So right now we have my day designer and my pen and gear notebook, and what stickers I'm going to use this Sweet Kawaii design Halloween critters. So I'm gonna use this kit, and I think this is her itty bitty kit maybe. This is my second time using these, and these stickers were gifted. So I think it's the itty bitty kit. Y'all let me know which kit this is, because I have no idea. I was going to use these, but I think I'll just wait and I save these to maybe next week. But I love these, and this is new to me. I've never heard of this shop, Lisa Lauren Plan. So I've never heard of this shop, so I'm going to use these next week. So I'm gonna set these aside. And so right now what I am doing is covering up the dates, and I am just going to put in these new dates here. I should have got my tweezers, but whatever. We'll make it do what it do. So we went to LeBlanc, which is a all adult only resort, and it was an all-inclusive resort. And when I tell y'all, I had to get used to the idea of not looking at prices, and that you can order more and you can go to different restaurants multiple times. You can do all the things, and it's included, because that was my first time ever going to an all-inclusive resort. So just, I guess the idea of doing it was really foreign to me. But if you are some of the older, it was more of the off season, so there was an older crowd there, and they were so funny. They was this place spoils you from really going anywhere else, because it's such a great resort. And it was a Christmas gift for us for last year, because we have a hard time slowing down in life, and you really should. And when we got married, I'm trying to decide if I want to put this up here. We never had a honeymoon. So this kind of served as a, get out, get away trip, as well as a honeymoon type of trip for us, because again, we never had one. But it worked out because it was also my birthday weekend. So we were able to do a honeymoon and celebrate my birthday all at the same time, which I thought was pretty awesome. I think I'm gonna end up having to cut this strip, which is what I'm trying to see right now, which is why I'm laying it down like this. So yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it. But what I like about these stickers though, I like I can just peel them right up without worrying about tearing up the page. Now, I'm here for that. So I'm just gonna lay them down, and then I'll go through and cut them later so that they'll fit the box. So anyway, hopefully I'm still in frame. Um, so if you were looking for a resort to go to, because it's a spa resort, which we really didn't know that either. And man, it's so annoying. He was like, Kayla, it literally said it on the outside of the building that it was a spa resort. I said, apparently, I didn't read that it was a spa resort because I didn't pay that any attention. So maybe I'm gonna have to cut this down. I didn't pay it any attention that it was a spa resort. So of course we had to do all the spa things. So they had something called hydrotherapy, which is you go from being in the sauna to being in the cold room. And in the cold room, they had you rub ice all over your body. And then you would put on aloe vera gel in order to close your pores. I thought I was going to freeze to death in there, but it really wasn't bad at all. And so then once you go from there, you go to the steam room. And in the steam room, they give you, you can, choose to do a mud mask. They had like a mask for your hair that you can do that. So I just did the mud mask. I didn't do anything, put anything in my hair. I'm gonna put this right here. I didn't put anything in my hair. And then after you're done with that, you go to the little shower place and you rinse all of that off. And then from there, you do it kind of all over again. So then you go to the jacuzzi. And then from the jacuzzi, you go to the cold plunge pool. And then from the cold plunge pool, you go to the warm water pool, which was pretty awesome. Like, I've never done a cold plunge, so I thought I was gonna punk out and not do it, but I did it. I didn't stay forever, obviously. I just went in, made sure I got my body, wet like I'm supposed to, and then I got on out of there. Now, I didn't marinate. And then after you do that, you go in the warm water, and then my legs was tingling. And she asked me, she's like, are your legs tingling? I was like, yeah, is that supposed to happen? She's like, yeah, that's part of it. It's just helping to improve your circulation. So from there, we went to our 50-minute Swedish massage, which I think kind of helped seal the deal with going from doing that, then going to the cold plunge. I think it just all worked out, and it was a really, really great way to do it. Because our next time around, we did not do hydrotherapy, and we did an 80-minute deep tissue massage. So with the 80-minute deep tissue massage, I think it would have been a lot better had I done the hydrotherapy kind of situation, because I think that just kind of enhanced the experience, because our muscles was ready, our body was ready, although they did a great job. So if you're ever looking for, and then they also have like I did Pilates Reform for the first time. I always wanted to try that, but if you've ever like looked into Pilates Reform, then you know that those studios that carry those kind of workouts are stupid expensive, and I am not here for that kind of life. So I was excited that I got to try that. So I did that actually twice. I did a beginner's class, and I did the more advanced class. That beginner's class was like trickery, because I thought, okay, advanced shouldn't be that bad, because beginners was like kind of, I don't want to say a breeze, but it was kind of a breeze. That advanced class, holy moly, I was like, wait a minute, lady, I was not ready for this, but it was good. And then I got to do TRX, which is another class that I always wanted to take, but again, the studios that carry those types of workouts are just expensive. So I got to do TRX for the first time. Hold on. I feel like I can't cut and talk at the same time. Apparently, that's a thing. It's a trick to being able to cut and talk at the same time. All right, I'll just finish that when I get off of here. So then I am, so after we did all of that, like these restaurants, they had a variety of restaurants. So they had Mexican, they had a steakhouse, they had French, Italian, what else? Steakhouse, French, Italian. I mean, there's like 5 or 6 different restaurants. And then there's a buffet that you can do for breakfast and lunch. Or you can go upstairs to a place where they do a la carte, so you can just kind of order from the menu, which we probably should have done that like 1 or 2 of the days, but for the most part we just went straight to the buffet and just, you know, ate versus trying to figure out anything else. So I think next time we probably will try to go to like the steakhouse or something like that and do something a little different. But if you were looking to do something, like to do an experience, or like me, went to Cancun for the first time, I definitely will recommend going to them. Like, everybody was super nice, like super nice. We didn't meet like not one rude person. I mean, that's from staff to guests. Like, everybody was super welcoming, very sweet. Oh, that's cricket. Whatever. Very welcoming. So it was just a good time. It really was. Oh, and then you can do like oh goodness, milk baths, and like they'll come and run the water for you. With the plan that we had, I guess I don't know that everybody would have the same setup, but we had like a butler and concierge services and some other stuff. Like, that butler experience was pretty nice. Antonio was awesome. That was the guy who was our butler. That was his name. He was flipping awesome. Because, oh, story time. So we went out on my birthday, right? They were having a band was singing, you know, live music and all that stuff. So we went to one of the bars on property, right? My birthday. I'm not a drinker, but you know, it was my birthday and I'm in Cancun, so I was like, well, whatever, let's just do this thing, right? So I was, you know, I had a couple drinks that day, because in the room they give you a bottle of tequila. They also have a dispensary of alcohol that you can just pour at will, and once you run out, they'll bring you more. They'll bring you more. So I didn't drink any of that. I did help myself to that fancy bottle of tequila. Like, I made sure to drink that, because they said that for that particular bottle, once it's gone and you call to get another one, like, I think it was like either $30 or $50. So I was like, let me drink this one, because this sound like this some money. So I did drink that. So apparently when we left, me not realizing it, I left my bag at the place. And in my bag had obviously money, my driver's license, what else? My bank cards. Like, it had all the things in there. So I'm getting up because I was about to join a call with some planner folks, and they were talking about fountain pens. So Manny was still asleep, and I wanted to get my AirPods. And I was like, where the heck is my bag? Because I can't find my AirPods. Did I cut my page? I think I did. I can't find my AirPods. So I'm looking, and Manny was like, what are you looking for? So I can't find my bag with my AirPods. So I go back to the bar to see if somebody, you know, had turned it in, or find, you know, where the lost and found is. So Antonio happened to be at work that day, and I went to him. I was like, can you help me find my bag, because I left it last night. So I turned on my AirPods to see if I can, you know, locate where my bag was through find my AirPods, because my AirPods was on my bag. So when I looked at it, the darn bag said the AirPods was at the resort next door. And you know, now I'm like, oh shoot, somebody got my AirPods. Where's my stuff? I told Antonio, listen, well, I'm about to go next door to this resort and get my stuff. And he was like, Madam, just wait a minute, let me, I guess, let him work his magic and figure it out, right? So he called a couple of different places. Oh, I skipped a part in the story. Not only that, now y'all, this is my birthday. Not only that, when I was walking to the bar, why it was raining, why I almost fell. So I had to catch myself, because I'm falling on the ground and I'm having to catch myself. Okay, now back to the story. So I'm sitting there with Antonio, and I see my AirPods moving. I was like, Antonio, my AirPods are moving. Like, they're moving. We got to go get my AirPods. He was like, I think security said they found a bag matching your description So I think that's them bringing them over. And so about 10-15 minutes later, my bag shows up with my with my AirPods and all the things in it. Everything was still there. So saved the day, because I was totally losing my mind that my bag was gone and my driver's license. I'm sitting there while I'm waiting, trying to check my bank account, check my credit cards, seeing how we can lock these things, because we in Cancun, how I'm gonna get home. And before I went over there, I really wasn't like stressed about it. I prayed about it, and then I went over there. I was like, look, God, you'll work through this. You'll figure this thing out. And I went on about, doing the things that I had the power to do, which is ask somebody if they can help me find my stuff. So there's that. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill in the things that I know we need to do, and then I'm gonna go back and add some of these little smaller stickers onto this page. So I'll post the final one on my Instagram. So I hope y'all enjoyed this little playing with me. Like if it's something that you want me to do differently, something you like to see differently, something that I didn't do that you felt like I should have done, like just give me a little bit of feedback and see if this is something that we'll keep doing. If y'all enjoy it, then I'll work it out. If y'all didn't, then just tell me that. No, because I don't want to waste my time. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I will see you guys on Instagram for a final, like, after the pen type of situation.